Hello everyone, welcome to my Xerath guide. I will be doing runes here and the best runes for what you need. So first off, we're going to start off in the sorcery tree. We'll be going Arcane Tonic, Mana Flow Band, and then the third option is really something new to me. I usually go Celerity, but then I realized that my Q damage becomes less because when you charge up your Q, you actually slow down. So Celerity doesn't really give you much AP from it. So then you're next left with is Transcendence or Absolute Vogus. Now you don't really build that much CDR other than Ludens, and unless you're support. If you're support, I recommend Transcendence. But if you're not, then I wouldn't take it because you're only really using half of the rune. You're using the gain 10% CDR once you reach level 10. That's all you're using. So the best third one is Absolute Focus. So while above 70%, let's show the detailed gain, adaptive bonus. So like 24 AD, 40 AP, and it goes up per level. So next you can go Scorch if you want the early game, which I always go, or Gather and Storm if you want the higher late game. But I find games like now are mainly over by 20 minutes. Usually you'll see a clear winner. It just depends on executing. But some of the games I've played recently have stretched out to 30 minutes. So this might be better, but I rather the early game. Now second, you're going to be in the inspiration tree. You have about three options, probably three plus options. The first one that I see a lot of people going is magical footwear, cosmic insight. I don't like magical footwear because I think I need my boots early. I think it's worth the 300 gold to get my boots early, especially in matchups where I'm going to be kiting a lot and I need to dodge a lot. So up against a Viger, Vel'Koz, Ziggs, Ari, just like matchups where I need movement speed to help myself dodge. So I don't like going magical footwear, but another good option if you don't want that is stopwatch. Stopwatch or perfect timing. Perfect timing is great for if you're up against matchups that are scary, like something like a Zed, a Talon, a Katarina, a Fizz, a LeBlanc, especially LeBlanc. I hate LeBlanc. And basically a matchup where you have to know how to play it, and if you don't know how to play it, you're gonna get destroyed. So stopwatch is great for they're all in. Well, Talon has a very strong level 2, so be careful of that if you are up against Talon. But I'll cover that in a different video. Stopwatch is just if you want to play passive, survive the lane, survive their level 6 all in, especially against Zed. Another option is Minion Dematerializer, which I tend to end up going almost all the time because I am a very bad farmer. It's probably my main thing I have to improve on if I want to make it to diamond or make it anywhere higher. Oh, by the way, I'm currently about Plat 3. I have about 400 games played on Xerath, about 50 to 60 I think on this account. Thanks for LP, and the other 350 on my other account. My other account's Plat 5, but I main support and second mid, and on this account I main mid and second support. So, some other options that you don't really see much is biscuit delivery, and I find biscuit delivery can be good if you're going to start Dark Seal, because then you get the extra healing from biscuit delivery and your potions. But I don't really think I'd use it that much. So maybe something like if I was down bot in support, maybe I have this on, or if I was up against another artillery mage, maybe just Vel'Koz, like somebody who's really can be poke and I need a lot of sustain, or even if I'm up against Ari, I need to match her sustain with her Q passive. But the main one will be, for me, Minion Dematerializer and Cosmic Insight. I have seen people in the Precision tree going Presence of Mind and Coup de Grace, which I don't really think you're getting much from it. I mean, the 10% of your ultimate's cooldown is nice, 20% of your max mana is nice, but you're not really using that until mid game and late game, and deal more damage to low health is always nice, but usually my go-to is Minion D and Cosmic Insight. So now we'll cover summoner spells. So my go-to summoner spells is Flash and Barrier. Barrier, these just the basic ones you should go. And you can go heal or heal and ghost are kind of like it really depends on the matchup. Heal's good if you need the movement speed, but it's not good if you're up against someone that runs ignite, because ignite versus heal obviously favors ignite. Everyone knows that. Ghost, I do see a lot of players going ghost. I almost never go ghost. Teleport, I almost always never go teleport either, just because I feel like I'm just losing too much. So like I wouldn't go up against it against another artillery mage. I wouldn't go up against it against someone who can burst me down really easily, or like an assassin. I really only use it against heavy roamers. So Aurelion Soul mainly. So maybe I go TP against Aurelion Soul or Rise. Probably one of those two. Especially if it's a really good Rise player, then I might go TP. Just because Rise wants to push you under, go back, get tier. So what you want to do is push him under while he's away, and then leave, and then he'll TP back, and then you'll TP back. Just so you guys are even again. Or if Aurelion Soul or Rise leaves lane, which a good player will go roam after they push you in, get the wave back even, and then TP down bot. But again, my main two are Barrier and Cleanse and Exhaust. So Barrier is my about like 80%, 70% of the time. Cleanse is when I'm up against somebody who's stun reliant. So Ari, Vigor, even TF. That's probably some more, but those are like the big three. Because if Vigor lands a stun, he can do a lot of damage to you. Ari lands a stun, she gets like 20% extra damage. And TF lands his card, then usually he sets you up for being ganked. And Cleanse is also, I find myself taking Cleanse sometimes in situations where Barrier might be better, just because I'm afraid of the jungler or their bottom lane comp like Ashley, Leona. I'm just afraid of getting locked up, and you never want to be locked up. Okay, if you're on the back, if you're in a team fight, if you're locked up, you're dead. I mean, you're squishy. You're a glass cannon most of the time. Exhaust is good versus Katarina, Fizz, Zed, people who can really like, especially Zed, because you exhaust them like before he ults, and then hopefully it stays before and Deathmark goes off, and it's just less damage. It's really nice to counter them with exhaust. Cleanse is also good against. Here's the against Ashe. I literally just said that. Wow. Cleanse is good because you can actually cleanse ignite and smite slow, which I do surprisingly use sometimes. So Ari ignites me, all's in, and I just cleanse the ignite, and I walk away because I'm alive. So that is everything for summoner spells and runes. Next we'll be covering abilities, what to max, what abilities I think you should start off, like level 1 to 3, and maybe some basic tips on each ability. Thanks for watching.